Good morning everyone, my name is Emma and I am so happy to talk with you today. Today we are going to talk about our day from morning to night in English. Are you ready? I hope you are. Let's begin with the morning because every day begins with a new morning. When I wake up in the morning I usually feel sleepy at first. The sunlight comes through my window and I hear birds singing. Sometimes I want to sleep a little more but I know it is time to get up. I open my eyes and stretch my arms and legs. It feels so good. Do you stretch in the morning too? After that I slowly sit up on my bed. Sometimes my cat jumps up to say good morning to me. I pet her head and she purrs loudly. I look around my room and see my favorite books on my desk. I always feel lucky to have them. Sometimes I look outside the window. There is a big tree and sometimes a squirrel runs up and down the branches. I wonder what squirrels think about in the morning. Maybe they think about breakfast just like I do. Then I stand up and walk to the bathroom to wash my face. The cold water wakes me up. I brush my teeth and make funny faces in the mirror. Sometimes I wave at myself and say good morning Emma. I always feel a little happier after that. I think it is important to be nice to yourself. After brushing my teeth I choose my clothes for the day. What should I wear today? If it is raining I wear my yellow raincoat and boots. If it is sunny maybe I wear a t-shirt with a picture of a happy elephant. My favorite color is blue so sometimes I choose blue pants too. Do you have a favorite outfit in the morning? Next I go to the kitchen. My mom or dad might be there already. Sometimes I say good morning to my family and we smile at each other. We make breakfast together. Some days we eat eggs and toast. Sometimes we have rice and miso soup. My favorite breakfast is pancakes with honey and bananas. I like to watch the honey drip from the spoon. It looks like golden sunlight. After breakfast I pack my school bag. I check my notebooks and my pencil case. I never want to forget my homework. I double check just to be sure. I put on my shoes and say goodbye to my pets. Have a nice day. I tell them. My cat blinks at me slowly. That is her way of saying I love you. Then I leave the house and start walking to school. I see many things on the way. I pass by a small bakery. The smell of bread is amazing. I always say good morning to the lady who works there. She has the biggest smile. Sometimes I see my friends and we talk about homework or our dreams from last night. One friend told me about a dream where she flew on a big red kite. I thought that sounded like a very fun dream. At school there are many things to do. I hang my bag in my cubby and change into my indoor shoes. Then I greet my friends and my teachers. I always try to say good morning to everyone. I believe words can make someone's day better. My teacher often says a joke in the morning. Sometimes it makes me laugh so much that I forget to feel nervous about school. We start our lessons with math. I like numbers because every number is like a little story. 2 plus 3 is 5. Maybe you have 2 apples and get 3 more from a friend. Now you have 5 apples. When I think about numbers this way it feels easier to remember. Next we have English class. My teacher loves telling stories. She reads us a story about a dog that could do math. The dog's name is Bingo. Bingo helps his friends with hard problems. When Bingo solves a math problem he dances around and makes everyone happy. I wish I could solve math problems like Bingo. Maybe I will try to hop on one foot next time I finish my homework. We have art class too. That is my favorite time. I love to paint pictures of animals and flowers. Last week I drew a dinosaur wearing a hat. My teacher put my picture on the wall. I was so proud. Everyone looked at it and said the dinosaur looked very kind. I wonder what a dinosaur would do if it lived in our town. Maybe it would help people carry heavy bags or eat all the vegetables that no one wants. At lunchtime we all eat together. I like sitting with my friends. Sometimes we tell funny stories or talk about what we want to do after school. My friend Emily wants to be a scientist. She loves to look at bugs and flowers. I think she will discover many interesting things. One of my friends likes to eat very fast. She always finishes first and tries to guess what dessert we will have. Sometimes we have fruit, sometimes we have a small cake. After lunch we have a little time to relax. Some of my friends read books, some draw or play with puzzle blocks. Sometimes I go outside and look for clouds in the sky. I like to imagine what they look like. Yesterday I saw one cloud that looked like a big fluffy sheep. Sometimes the wind makes the clouds move very fast and they change shape quickly. Maybe they are playing tag with the wind. In the afternoon we have more lessons. Sometimes we study science or music. I like music because everyone sings together and it feels like we are making a big sound as one voice. My music teacher has a funny way of dancing when she sings. She says that music is everywhere if we just listen carefully. Sometimes we listen for soft sounds and loud sounds. We clap and stomp our feet and even use pencils to tap out rhythms. The school day ends and we say goodbye to our teachers. I feel a little bit tired but also excited to go home. I walk with my friends. Part of the way we talk about our favorite books or show each other new dance moves. In spring I can smell the flowers on the trees and hear the bees buzzing near the playground. I try not to be afraid of bees because I know they work hard to make honey. When I get home my cat comes running to meet me. She rubs against my legs and purrs. Sometimes I tell her about my day. She listens and blinks her big eyes. I imagine she understands everything I say. I wash my hands and change out of my school clothes. Sometimes I have a little snack, maybe an apple or a cookie. After snack I do my homework. I sit at my desk by the window. Most days I can finish my homework quickly but sometimes it is a little bit hard. When I get stuck I take a deep breath and try again. I have learned that trying is more important than being perfect. Even if I make mistakes I can learn from them. I think mistakes are like little stepping stones on the way to something new. In the evening I help make dinner with my family. Sometimes I set the table or wash the vegetables. We talk about what we did today. It is nice to hear about everyone's stories. My dad tells funny jokes. My mom tells me about a neighbor's new puppy. We share laughs and sometimes we just listen to quiet music in the background. After dinner we clean up the dishes together, then we relax in the living room. Sometimes we read books, sometimes we watch TV together. There is a cat on my lap and I stroke her fur. She purrs and it makes me feel very calm. Sometimes I look out the window and see the stars coming out. I wonder if someone far away is looking at the same sky right now. Maybe someone in a different country is just waking up. It makes me feel connected to the big world. Before bed I take a warm bath. I like to watch the bubbles float on the water. It is quiet and peaceful. Sometimes I sing a small song to myself. I like the sound of my voice in the bathroom. It echoes a little bit and makes every word sound special. When I get into bed I read a little bit. My favorite book is about a girl who travels to many different places. She meets people with different traditions and learns new things. I wish I could travel like her. Maybe when I am older I will visit many countries. Until then I will travel in my books and in my dreams. My mom or dad comes to say good night. They give me a hug and sometimes tell me a short story. I close my eyes and try to remember all the happy things from today. I think about my friends and my pets and my family. I am thankful for my shoes that let me run, for my hands that let me draw, and for my voice that lets me sing. I wonder what dreams I will have tonight. Maybe I will fly on a kite or dance with a dinosaur in a hat. Every new day is a little adventure. Sometimes it is easy, sometimes it is hard, but every day has something special, even if it is just a kind word from a friend, a soft cat purring, or a funny joke told at the dinner table. I hope you have a wonderful day too. Remember to look for the little wonderful things around you. Talk to your family and friends. Share your stories and dreams. Listen to the sound of the wind and the birds. Maybe you will find something magical in your own day. Thank you for listening to my story of a day from morning to night. Maybe you can talk about your day in English too. I would love to hear what you do and what makes you happy. Have a great day and sweet dreams when night comes again. See you next time.